Okay. I trust you.
First game on the list is Detroit: Become Human, a masterpiece of storytelling that feels more like an interactive movie than a game. Set in a futuristic Detroit where androids and humans coexist, you'll follow the lives of 3 androids: Connor, Marcus, and Kara. Each of them is on a journey that explores themes like freedom, identity, and morality. What makes this game unforgettable is how deeply your choices matter. Every decision you make impacts the story, leading to countless branching paths and multiple endings. Will you lead a peaceful revolution, or will chaos reign? That's entirely up to you. The game's visuals are stunning, and the motion-captured performances are so lifelike, they'll make you forget you're playing a game. The soundtrack is equally phenomenal, with each character having their own distinct musical theme that hits right in the feels. If you've ever wanted to experience a game that forces you to question what it truly means to be human, this game, you need to try it out. And trust me, once you're done, you'll sit back and wonder, did I make the right choices? Next game is Disco Elysium. This game throws you into the chaotic mind of a washed-up amnesiac detective trying to solve a murder in a rundown city that feels just as broken as he is. But don't expect flashy combat. There's none. Instead, your battles are fought with your own psyche, made up of 24 quirky skills that argue with each other inside your head. What makes this game great is the sheer depth of its writing. Every dialogue feels like poetry, blending humor, tragedy, and philosophy seamlessly. You can play as a charming genius, a raging alcoholic, or even a total disaster. It's all up to you. The choices you make, both big and small, shape your character and the story in profound ways. And let's talk about the art. The hand-painted visuals are stunning, giving the city of Rivakol an eerie, dreamlike quality. The soundtrack? Moody and atmospheric, pulling you even deeper into this weird, wonderful world. Next game is Heavy Rain, a gripping psychological thriller that'll keep you on the edge of your seat. In this interactive drama, you play as 4 different characters, all connected by the mystery of the Origami Killer, someone responsible for a series of horrifying murders. The game dives deep into the themes of love, loss, and guilt, making you question how far you'd go to save the ones you love. What sets Heavy Rain apart is its decision-driven gameplay. Every choice you make has real consequences, and the story can change dramatically based on those decisions. Whether you're navigating tense, life or death situations or simply trying to connect the dots of the investigation, the game constantly keeps you second-guessing yourself. The visuals, especially for its time, are impressive, and the motion capture adds a level of realism to the characters' emotions that'll leave you feeling connected to them. Plus, the haunting soundtrack enhances the suspense, making every twist and turn hit even harder.
What do you want, asshole?
Lauren, is everything all right?
She's just swell. Now beat it, loser!
Next game is Life is Strange, a story-driven adventure that'll pull at your heartstrings and keep you hooked from start to finish. You play as Max Caulfield, a high school student who discovers she has the power to rewind time. At first, it's all fun and games, saving friends, fixing mistakes, but soon Max finds herself caught up in a dark mystery that will change everything she knows about her world. The beauty of life is, Strange lies in its relatable characters and choices that actually matter. Your decisions affect how relationships unfold, and the emotional weight of those choices will have you thinking long after you've finished playing. The themes of friendship, love, and loss are handled with such care and depth that you'll feel like you're living through Max's journey with her. Visually, the game has a gorgeous, almost dreamlike quality, and the indie soundtrack perfectly complements the tone. It's a game that'll make you laugh, cry, and sometimes cringe at the awkwardness of high school life.
I did it.
Can you
I
give me an
actually
example
did
of
it.
a photographer who perfectly
I'm a
captured the
human
human
time
condition in black
machine.
and white? Anybody?
Max, don't freak out. Not yet.
There you go, Victoria.
Next game is Outer Wilds, a mind-bending adventure that'll take you on a journey through space, time, and the unknown. You play as a space explorer in a small solar system that's stuck in a 22-minute time loop. Every time the loop resets, you're tasked with uncovering the mysteries of the universe. Specifically, what caused the sun to go supernova and how you can stop it. What makes Outer Wilds amazing is its sense of wonder and discovery. The game is full of incredible moments as you explore strange planets, each with its own unique mechanics and secrets. The beauty of the game isn't just in its stunning art style, but in the way it lets you figure things out for yourself. There are no hand-holding tutorials, just you, the universe, and the clock ticking down. Outer Wilds is one of those rare games that lets you experience the universe in a way you've never done before. If you're up for a challenge and a journey that'll stick with you, don't miss this one. Next game is Stray, a charming yet emotional adventure that puts you in the paws of a stray cat, lost in a futuristic cyberpunk world. As you explore a neon-lit city filled with robots and strange creatures, you'll solve puzzles, uncover secrets, and navigate through the dangers of a world that's both beautiful and eerie. From climbing, jumping, and purring to curling up in cozy spots, the game gives you all the little details of cat life that'll have you grinning throughout. It's not just about the adorable cat antics, though. The game also tackles loneliness, survival, and the bond between the cat and a small flying robot called B12. The world of Stray is breathtaking, with lush, overgrown streets and towering, dilapidated buildings, all wrapped up in a stunning cyberpunk aesthetic. The music, a perfect blend of atmospheric and suspenseful, enhances the sense of discovery as you explore every corner of this futuristic world. Next game is Horizon Zero Dawn, an epic open-world adventure that'll take you on a journey through a post-apocalyptic world where nature has reclaimed the land and robotic creatures roam the wild. You play as Aloy, a skilled hunter with a mysterious past, as she uncovers the truth about her origins and the downfall of the ancient world. From lush forests to vast deserts and towering mountains, the environment is alive and breathtaking, with each biome feeling distinct and full of life. The mechanical creatures, inspired by real-world animals but with a futuristic twist, are a wonder to behold and provide a unique challenge as you hunt and battle them. The combat system is incredibly engaging, allowing you to use a variety of weapons and tactics, from stealthy traps to long-range bow attacks. The story is rich and layered, filled with intriguing characters and mysteries that will keep you invested until the very end.
Sorry, not today.
Next game is Oxenfree, a supernatural thriller that blends a gripping narrative with a unique art style and an eerie atmosphere. You play as Alex, a teenager who, along with her friends, visits an abandoned island that turns out to be far more mysterious than they anticipated. As the night unfolds, strange things start happening. Unexplained voices, ghostly happenings, and reality itself begins to unravel. Instead of pausing for choices or waiting for responses, the conversation flows in real time, allowing you to interact with the characters as if you were part of the group. This natural, fast-paced banter makes the characters feel alive and relatable, which amplifies the impact of the supernatural events around them. Oxenfree is short, but its impact is lasting. It's a psychological journey that'll keep you questioning what's real, and it's a game that proves sometimes the scariest things are the ones we don't understand.
The dumpster will get us over if it'll budge.
Well, let's try it.
Next game is Alan Wake, a psychological horror thriller that's as much about storytelling as it is about survival. You step into the shoes of Alan Wake, a famous author whose wife goes missing while they're on a retreat in the eerie town of Bright Falls. As Alan searches for her, he begins to unravel a chilling mystery where the lines between fiction and reality blur, and a dark force is controlling everything around him. The game expertly uses light and shadow, forcing you to fight the dark with nothing but a flashlight and a gun. The tension builds with every corner you turn, and the sense of dread is almost palpable. The game's narrative is heavily inspired by classic thrillers, making you feel like you're playing through an episode of a psychological TV show. The writing is top-notch, and the story is delivered through a mix of exploration, dialogue, and hidden manuscripts that reveal more about the sinister forces at play. The soundtrack, with its eerie, haunting tracks, adds to the suspense and keeps you on the edge of your seat.
The cabin was a death trap. I had to get out.
Next game is Nier Automata, a game that blends action, philosophy, and deep storytelling. You play as 2B, an android soldier fighting in a war between androids and alien machines on a post-apocalyptic Earth. But as the story unfolds, you begin to question everything: what it means to be human, the nature of existence, and whether the fight is even worth it. The game has multiple endings, and each playthrough reveals more of the complex narrative, uncovering new layers of the story and offering completely different perspectives. The combat system is fluid and satisfying, mixing hack-and-slash mechanics with bullet hell moments that make every battle feel intense. The soundtrack is phenomenal, perfectly capturing the melancholy and beauty of the world. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more content on the latest and greatest games. Don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an update. Got a game you'd love to see in a future video? Drop your suggestions in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Stay tuned and see you next time.